Darrell Handwerker. I'm a functional medicine nurse practitioner with over 25 years helping people with functional medicine, reverse chronic disease, help get to the root cause of many of their symptoms, and prevent and reverse chronic disease. That is key. So, studying the science, the evidence, the research on what causes aging, what causes this what's called biological aging. So, in other words, it's not just a number about your age, it's how you feel, how the body is functioning. And there are these root causes, some of which we can test for, some of which we can assess through how a person is eating. And we put it all together. That is how we are helping people transform their lives and change their lives to get healthier. We work on these underlying systems of aging. So, for example, glycation, that is how the cell gets injured, gets caramelized, so to speak. It's kind of a reaction in the body from these ups and downs of blood sugar. So, stabilization of blood sugar is key. And of course, nutrition, knowing how to eat, knowing what foods and the percentages are key. Percentages of fats and carbs and proteins, but also it's not just about numbers. It's being in tune with what is good for your body as far as food is concerned, but also knowing these biomarkers of aging. Some of these biomarkers do go over how the cell is getting injured through these ups and downs of blood sugars. Some of these biomarkers show how the mitochondria, the DNA of the mitochondria is being oxidized. That's oxidative stress that we can measure. Some of these biomarkers show inflammation in the system, systemic inflammation. And some of the biomarkers will show liver and how the liver is detoxifying. Other biomarkers that are so important are the gut microbiome biomarkers, such as inflammation of the gut, the digestive enzymes or digestion of fats, whether there's an overgrowth of parasites, fungus, yeast, or these opportunistic bacteria, and whether there's sufficient amounts of these good bacteria that we know produce these so important chemical messengers called metabolites that actually help so many systems in our body, including the brain. And that is the gut brain connection, where they can be making new synapses, new neurons forming based on this neurotrophic factor, butyrate, that is this short chain fatty acid that stimulates that factor, neurotrophic factor. So you see there is this gut-brain connection. And that gut-brain connection ties into vagal nerve activity, which is this parasympathetic system in our body that is about our rest and digest, which is so difficult for many to get into. So we help people also with vagal nerve function, and we have tools to help people with improving that, improving digestive health, improving all these underlying causes of aging, putting it all together, really listening to the person's whole history and putting together a way forward, a pathway to wellness that is going to be optimized through science and experience, knowing what supplements, if needed, work, what forms, what doses, why are we using these supplements, why are we using these plants, and what active constituents and what effects do they have on the body, and how do they interact with other medications if a person's on medications, what pathways through the liver do they go through that might interact with medication and herbs and other things that a person is eating or drinking. This is all so important in this new age of personalized medicine, individualized functional medicine, which we call integrative medicine, because we put together the best of both worlds of conventional medicine with the excellent diagnostic skills and lab testing and biomarkers, but with the perspective to look at the whole body and use as best we can natural modalities to reverse and prevent these chronic diseases. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at www.sfihc.com. That's South Florida Integrative Health Center.com, and you could find out for yourself how we are helping to transform lives and to help people get healthier. All right, everyone, have a healthy day.